Hello my people, welcome to another episode, and today we are introducing the G-WAGON Little. Just like the way we have the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the iPhone Mini, this is what I'm going to bring today. So we all know one of the favorite cars in the world is the Mercedes G63, the G-WAGON. And we said, of course, they are going currently with around 30 million Kenyan shillings. Why not bring you something the same with all the features like the G-WAGON, but this time round on an affordable price? And that's what we are going to do today. I'm introducing to you the G-WAGON Little. What lies under the hood? This comes with 1500cc. You see, it's very affordable. Then it can give you up to 102 horsepower at 6000 RPM. These are very beautiful beasts. What about it? Comes with a 4-speed automatic transmission. The manual one comes with a 5-speed automatic transmission, but this one comes with a 4-speed automatic transmission. Guys, this is just lovely, and it's a high time you take a step from the small cars, because the price I'm going to give you on this car is shockingly good, because it is 82% off discount from the main G-WAGON. So I'm going to take you throughout. This car has been customized. It has almost the same chassis with the Suzuki Sierra, the 1500cc, but it's been customized by Mercedes themselves. Okay, now look at this front. Very nice. Look at that grille, very big grille with the Mercedes emblem here, and also another Mercedes logo on top here. Okay, now look at these lights. This the same way with the one that comes with the Mercedes. Look here, it has been written Mercedes Benz. You see, the G-WAGON lights are also here, my guys. When we come in front here, look at this lighting, the same lighting that you see on a G63. Very beautiful round one, they look good. And something good, we also have the headlamp washers. Ukienda njia matope, of course these headlamp washers zitakuoshea taa. Perfect car. Look at that, beautiful, guys. Now when you come here, we also have the fog lights. You see, fog lights, and the something I like, it is white and black. Then the fog lights here, and these are all LED. Okay, now down here, look at that ground clearance. Hii gari inakupeleka pali popote. The ground clearance, it is just beautiful. Now come here, director. Look at these wheels. These are 18-inch alloy rims, right from Mercedes, of course, with the Mercedes logo here. This car just looks beautiful. And look at those suspensions. Very good spacing. I'm telling you, this car takes you anywhere. When we go inside there, I believe you also see the buttons for off-roading, because this is a 4-wheel, both 4-wheel and 2-wheel. My goodness. Ukiangalia hapa on this side, look at that side, imetengenezwa poa, and it has this black finish, alafu ka chrome line kamepita all the way up to the end. And something good, you know, Mercedes have heavy doors. Ukisikia hii mlango ni nzito, you see that sound, the exact sound yenye unapata kwa G63 imekuja nayo. That's why I say this a G-WAGON Little. Okay, now if you look on this side, the boxy effects continued. Alafu this is the side mirror, it has the turn signal, and director come on this side. Ukionyesha hapa kwa side mirror hapa ndani, it is heated. Unaona haka kakitu, inamaanisha if you go to areas that are very cold, side mirror haiwezi kuwa na frost, it is heated. Then iko na blind spot assist hapa chini yake. Now when you look at this door, of course it's keyless entry hapa, but you can put on the key. It's very nice. Then the side steps, wamekuwekea ka side steps ka black, but you don't want to step on this side step. This is there for aeration. Then this exhaust, okay, there are two twin exhaust on both sides, huku na kule kwingine. Director, njoo tuonyeshe. We show them on the other side. We also have the twin exhaust on this side. When you switch on this guys, you realize the sound that comes here, even the neighbors will hear something is happening. Unaona, twin exhaust on both sides. Director, kuja huko nyuma. So when you come at the back here, this is how the back looks. Look at that, it looks very good with the spare tire here, and of course that cover, I like it with the Mercedes logo on it. We have the brake lights, lights there. We also have some brake lights here and the reflectors there. It looks very good. The reverse lights ziko hapa, and the logo ndio hii hapa, the Little, the G-WAGON Little. Fantastic. Now this is how you open the boot. Of course, if you want to access more space on the boot, then you'll have to lower these seats down. Okay, now that means you'll only be having the driver and the co-passenger there, but basically you can put some small, maybe some small stuffs here but like that. You can put some small stuffs there, then you are good to go. So this is not a car that you are buying for the boot. It's a car that you buy to feel the driving, okay? So in a car hivo, and you close that sound. I like that sound. You see, it sounds very, 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 very nice. So as we come, kuja huku mbele director, tukimaliza, come. This is the G-Wagon, guys. It is one of the best cars that you can buy. If you ever dreamt of having a G-Wagon, but your budget cannot reach there, this is what you can be able to get. Okay, now let's talk about the interior of this beautiful machine. Wow, when you get inside here, look at that. Lovely, just lovely. So let me take you for a tour of this interior. Okay, the doors are a bit physical, just like whatever you find in the G63. Very, very nice handle here, chrome finish on the door. Then we have big speakers here, okay? When you climb up here, we have the push to start button here. The mirror controls are here. The pre-collision assist here. The lane departure assist. Then the auto dimming lights and the wipers when the rain starts, they are all inculcated there, okay? Now, when you look at this steering, my goodness, it is leather stitched, of course, with cruise control. Very nice, adaptive cruise control. Then we have the volume up, volume low, navigation control, info, and mute there, okay? Then we have the Mercedes emblem here. I think that's the first thing that catches your eyes when you look at this steering wheel. And for safety purposes, you also have the SRS airbags here. And not only here, they're on the seats, they're on the other side, everywhere for your own safety. Lovely, lovely, okay? Now you look at those gauges. Of course, we have the RPM gauge here. In a short while, I'll switch on this beast. You'll see how it looks. But in the meantime, let us just discuss the physical things that we can be able to see first. So we have the RPM there that goes up to 8 maximum 1000 RPM. Then here we have the odometer that goes up to 180 kilometers, the maximum speed, okay? Then here we have the info screen, okay, that you have to see the basic information of the car. On this side, we have a very big AC vents up here. We also have the other ones at the center here and the other one on the other side. You look at this Kenwood screen here, very, very lovely. It looks good. It's big enough, very visible even for the people who are at the rear seats. Okay, we have physical buttons, which is good. Down here, I talked about the AC vents, the indicator button here. Then, the hazard button here. Then we have the climate controls, which you can control. And the good thing, you can control both the front and the rear, okay? Up here, we have a button that is used when you are switching modes, basing on the terrain that you are going to drive. If it's on the streets or if you are going off-road, you will see when the car goes off or goes on when we switch on the car. So you can switch these modes depending with the terrain that you are going to use, okay? So still we have the aeration button to show how the air is going to flow in and outside, front and back, okay? We have the AC button here. This is what you use to trigger it. Then again, controlling the temperature of the car, you can put high or low, okay? When you go down here, the windows of these cars, okay, these windows, right, they are controlled by this button. This is for the left and this is for the right, and also automatic, okay? At the center, we also have a hill descent button. I told you this car can go off-roading very well. So whenever you are at those rocky areas, you just press this button, then the car will descend itself. Even you, without stepping on the brake or the accelerator, it will do the magic itself, okay? Then we have the traction control, especially if you are going off-road or on those slippery roads. Down here, we have an automatic gear shifter. Very simple to understand: parking, reverse, neutral, drive. And when you are going to off-road, now that's the time you can go on 2 or L. Very, very, very simple to understand. Now, remember, this car is 4-wheel. You can choose when you want to go. You can use when you want to drive on 2-wheel or 4-wheel or 4-wheel low, especially on those rugged roads. You can use this selector from here. Of course, we have the manual handbrake here, which you can be able to use when you're driving. Then we have the front seats, both left and right. They are heated. Of course, you can heat them with this button there, okay? Now, these seats, they do come with captain. They are captain seats, so you can lower or raise these ones, this armrest, like that. So These are captain ones. So for you to lower, you have to press this button like here, then it can easily lower depending with where you want your armrest to go. These are very nice seat covers, perforated. Remember, I've said that the seats are heated. The front seats are heated. So as you can see, the seats look very clean, and I like how the colors have mingled in the black and white. Very nice. Still here we have, in case you decide to take this car off-road, we have this handle which comes in handy when you are going off-road. You can hold it on there, or you can even use this one. Okay, so we also have more storage on this side. Some on the glove box we have the compartment for storage and a place where you can fit in your ETC card and your memory card from there. Okay, other than that, the storage, you also have some two small cup holders there and a place where maybe you can put your coins, something of that sort. In front here we also have some storage where you can put some small stuffs there. Other than that, the seats, you can control them manually. You control the seats manually. Down there we have the accelerator and the brake. Okay, or the ETC card, you put it there. On the other side is the memory card. So that is the front part. We also have the eyesight feature. Of course, this feature comes in nearly all the cars up there, and this one works hand in hand with the pre-collision assist there. Okay, that is lovely. Okay, so let's power on this engine. Push to start, of course. Wow, that sound behind there. I wish I'd kept my microphone there. So we have the Kenwood speakers there. This is how the gauge looks. This car has only done 23,000 mileage, genuine 23,000 mileage. That's how the infotainment system looks. Of course, comes with Android. Apple system can also work very clearly on that. So it comes with 23,000. Remember, I told you this is a 2021 unit. Okay, so when you power on the beast, this is how it actually looks. Inakaa poa kabisa. So you've seen the mileage. So ni si gari imetembea sana, it is still very fresh. Baada hata ina mafuta, when you come, you still be able to drive for some kilometers before anything else. So basically that's how the car looks when it is on. Now it's a high time we look at the back. How do you access the back? Remember, this is a 4-seater. It has the rear row, but remember at the back there you can also sit 3 people to make it total of 5. Okay, now how do you access the rear seats? It's as simple as that. You can see the rails are there. So this is what you do. You just push this seat in front like that, as simple as that, and bingo, you get in. Let me demonstrate. You easily walk in like this. You see? Now let me explain how this works. Now the seats are also very nice. The rear seats, look at them. They have again the white seat covers. They look classy, comfy. Yeah, very nice. I like how the white intertwines with the black. They also have adjustable headrest, as you can see. So as I said, 2 people can easily sit at the back here. Then if you need to carry the extra person, you can sit at the middle there. It's meant to carry 2 people because of, as you can tell from the headrest, it's meant to carry 2 people at the back. But still, if need be, there's still room for the 3rd person, especially those people who are not heavy bodied. They can still sit comfortably at the back. On the side, we also have some place where you can put your small stuffs there. Okay, even on both sides you can put your stuffs there. So pretty well. This is a small car, but at least if you look at the spacing is not badly off. Inakaa poa kabisa. Okay, so at the back here it also comes with these nice mats. Okay, yeah, but I would advise in this case, especially during rainy season, I would advise at least you put the plastic mats there. They will look at least decent, just to save the floor from water and mud and stuff of that sort. So this is how this beautiful machine looks at the back. And something else, it also has some handles here. In case you've gone off-road, it has some handles there, so you can hold on to those handles. Yeah, it's pretty good because it's on both sides. Okay, then still you have a very nice decent view because of those rear windows. They are big enough so that the rear passengers can also be able to see what is outside. Okay, so that is how the car looks at the back here. Okay, so if you want to push these seats back, it's just as simple as that. It is manually controlled and so on. Okay, yeah, so that is as far as the interior is concerned. That's how it looks. Now let us talk about the pricing of this car. How much does this car cost? As I said, the G-Wagons, you know the prices. As you can see on the screen, those are the prices of the G-Wagon. So how much are we going to sell this? This is like a G-Wagon little. Guys, I only need 5.3. That's not a lot. Na hiyo 5.3 ukifika, lazima ndakutolea mafuta. We'll have to negotiate. 5.3 million, you get yourself a G-Wagon little, go off-road. Yani ni gari ukipita pale. Imagine you might be the only one in your county na hii gari. Yani ukipita wanajua tu bosi huyo amepita. So 5.3 and it's negotiable upon arrival when you come. We accept cash and we also accept bank finance for this beautiful, beautiful beast. So if you're outside there na unataka gari ya starehe, what do you need to do? My number is down there. Give me a call, ukuje tumalize biashara. We have the G-Wagon. It's the only one in town. The only one in town. So it will also be unique when you buy this. Of course, it's very simple to maintain. As I told you, it's 1500cc. The spares are easily available, so you don't have to worry about that. It comes with so many features. I'm going to power on the beast. Then you'll be able to see how it looks from there. So if you are new here and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so that whenever at least we drop such good videos, because we always drop offer videos every day on our YouTube channel at 6:30 p.m. Crazy offers. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, after all, it's free of charge. Click the subscribe button and we know how to assist each other. Till the next one, all I can say is Bella, ciao.